So I guess what I'm saying is, if we harken back to the previous notion of a rebellion with the light as opposed to a rebellion against the light, it's very easy through the trials and tribulations of life to become disgruntled, to become full of malice and anger. It happens to everyone at some point, and I'm not saying that it's possible to be completely pure and free of these kinds of thoughts. Maybe it's just about formulating an attitude towards your decisions and the way that you process them. I can only speak from my position right now, of course. And you see, if you're a bit of a rebel anyway, if you just take this conception on board that life's pushing you and then you rebel and you think that you're, like, hey, I'm doing my own thing, screw you to everything and everyone, I'll do what I want because everything's trying to attack me, so I'm just going to take what I want and be what I want. Well, do you realise that by that very conception, you are being controlled? So you're not rebelling against anything, really. You're being manipulated by this chaos. The true rebellion is not a rebellion against the light, it's a rebellion with the light. The hardest thing you can do is to, and I'm not saying you should take anything lying down. There is the notion of being a warrior to a certain degree, but only where strictly necessary. See, a rebellion with the light is saying, I can't see the very highest heights, I can't understand everything, I can't formulate a complete philosophy, but this concept of the spark of goodness within me, this purity, I will not let the chaos destroy this. And it would be the easiest thing in the world to fall into this trap of negativity and think that I'm free, think that playing the rebel, playing the super individualistic person to every tiny degree in my life. Now, there's always a polarity in everything. There's always two ways of looking at everything. You're going to need to rebel against modern conceptions in society, this materialistic mindset. And so you're going to, there's always, everything is everything is up against your capacity for wisdom, or your capacity for wisdom is being constantly afflicted and tested. There is no supreme, all-encompassing philosophy. You're kind of on your own. Yet at the same time, if you choose it to be, there is an infinite source of power behind you. If you decide not to play the rebel the easy way, but to play the rebel the hard way, to be better than the chaos, to entwine yourself within the weird in a way that you are a co-creator as opposed to a simple automaton being blown about by the wind. This is what I strongly believe. This is what I'm trying to say. This is one of the key things that I'm trying to say on this channel, because there is so much darkness. And there is a slightly different viewpoint, extremely subtle, that takes in both factors. Signing up completely, hey, I'm the good guy, and then there's the rebel, like, screw this, like, this world's nuts. There is kind of middle way, if you like. There is a different way of viewing this. And even though it may be difficult at times, ultimately, in the end, it will, I believe, and I strongly impart, it will lead to victory.